This is Sanjay Kumar, creator of XPath and SelectorsHub. I'm really thankful to Inder for giving me this opportunity to help software and testing training community. In this tutorial, I will talk about few really important points like the very first thing, what wrong we have learned in the industry or in the field of locators till date, where we have wasted our most of the time, almost like 50 to 60% time we have wasted till date, which we could have saved if we would have got the really amazing innovations. And third, what more we could have learned and what all things there are that which we are not immediately able to learn from the resources which were available till date. So here, introducing SelectorsHub. With the help of SelectorsHub, this is a tool which using which you can learn a lot and save a lot of time, tremendous amount of time, and this is absolutely free, guys. And these are the here the links for all the browsers which it is available. It will keep updating. So very first thing what I talk about is you'd like to talk about is what wrong things we have learned because of lack of resources available. Let me show you. If you right click and click on inspect, we many of us, in fact, like those who doesn't like extension, that many people say that we don't use any other tool for writing locators or verifying locators. We use Chrome DevTools or we write on. But at some point of time you are using a tool like DevTools is itself a tool, right? So here we are verifying, many people verifying, and there are like different tools people use it. Let me show you the biggest mistakes and what wrong we have learned. So you see, let's say for an example, we want to I will just give few examples in for couple of scenarios, so which will help you to learn better and not to learn wrong things. So for an example, in this page somebody asks you how many links are there on selectorshub.com homepage. How we used to verify, like we used to write XPath or find out anchor tag, like a tag, like this a tag, all the a tags which are having href is equal to some url, so those we used to call it as link, like finding all the anchor tags. Okay, so what we do like /a, and this is the best way to find out, right? And you see now it is showing 1 of 82. So you will say that there are 82 links on this page, but remember that this Chrome DevTools is not just finding the /a XPath, which is this is a kind of an XPath. This is not just finding the anchor tag, this is also finding all the a which are there in the which matches this pattern. Like wherever it will find /a, it will say that this is a matching node, like this is an anchor tag it is showing. Okay, so just let me go back from the beginning. So you see here, this is the very first matching of 1 of 82. This is not an anchor tag actually, just finding /a here. So you getting me? I'm sure you got me. So you see in the same places it is finding 3 because here it is /a. So this also works as a search functionality, not just the finding locators and selectors writing verifying. It is also considered as search. Like if you see that find by string, so basically this is finding by string, not just XPath or select. You see /a, this is found by string matching /a. This is not XPath. So there are not 82 links on this page. So this many times we have learned this wrong. Like in fact, if you are searching like /div, it is not just giving you the tag name, div tags. It is also giving you somewhere in the string is matching div. It will consider that as well. So to help this, here's an amazing innovation, SelectorsHub. You just open SelectorsHub here, and as soon as you type here /a, You see, it gives you all the matching nodes, like 56 links are there on the page, and these are all the links, list of all the links here. This is giving auto generated. Let me turn it off. Now you hit enter, you see all the links it is giving, and it is highlighting here in the UI, like this is 1 2 3 like this. So it is highlighting which are all the links on the page. You see, all will be highlighted with the border. So this is the power. And when you hover on these, it will scroll the window and change this dotted blue line to red line to the matching node. You see, it will, you see that this is the header SelectorsHub 2.0 is live. So this is how it will you would be able to find out. And here you easily got the correct number, matching nodes and everything without wasting any time. But here we are learning now. What else are there which we have learned till date wrong things from Chrome Dev Tools or like from any other tool? So for an example, let's inspect this element. Okay, so when you inspect this element, we found SVG path. Okay, many people, and in fact many times what we do, we right click and copy XPath, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure like many people has just this. You click on copy XPath. Now we have copied the XPath value for this one. Let me, and what we do, like because we are copying it from Chrome Dev Tool, so we feel like okay, we have this is the best one, this is the right one. But if you verify that value here, this is 0 of 0, which is absolutely wrong, which is not correct. And when you will use this value in your script, your script will be failing. Then you will be surprised why it is failing. You will be checking some other places in your script, why is failing. We have copied the XPath from Chrome Dev Tools, but still it is failing. But actually the reason is because that is wrong. It is giving you wrong value, and you're not able to we are not able to learn this, that what is wrong there, because we are thinking that this is the standard, like what Chrome gives. But no one can be 100% true in all the scenarios. So this is actually wrong value. This is not the correct format of writing XPath for SVG element. You come here, open SelectorsHub. Here you see that immediately it tells you that this is SVG element. Be careful while writing. Here you just start typing, it will give you the auto suggest the correct format of XPath for this one. You select this, press enter. There are 53. You can either you open bracket, then it will give you more suggestion. You need not to in fact copy the attribute values, functions, writing XPath functions, everything it used to suggest. So this is all more than one. So what you can do, put your cursor in the beginning, open parenthesis, SelectorsHub will give you XPath with index. So you see this is the 29th index for this element, and it is finding this now, and it is highlighted here. You can see that. So this is the power of SelectorsHub. This helps you to learn about the correct thing, makes it possible to write the correct XPath for the elements, etc. Really helpful, isn't it? Then one more example, like this is this element. Let's inspect this element. Now here you got that this is input. Okay, now if you right click and copy this value, copy XPath, put it here. Let me search this again. This is showing 0 of 0. You will be surprised when it will start failing. And in fact, like in this scenario here, it is like very simple one, like ID input is there. You will think like this is very straightforward, why it's not working. You will be keep trying, like why you are getting timeout error, element not found, or stale element, any kind of error you could get, and you will be keep scratching your head. The reason, because this is giving you wrong. It should not give you this XPath, because this element is inside shadow DOM. You see that inside this shadow root this element is. So the reason, like the concept is, we cannot write the XPath for shadow DOM elements. We have only choice to write the CSS selector. And in fact, even if you copy the CSS selector for this element, let me copy this, copy selector, paste it here, still it is 0 of 0, which is wrong. Again, what to do? These are the things which we have learned wrong till date. From the beginning, the selectors was invented, or like Chrome was invented, or anything was created. but not anymore. With the new innovation, SelectorsHub, immediately as soon as you inspect the element, it tells you that this element is inside shadow DOM, and when you start typing here, it gives you the correct format, and you would be able to verify your selector here. You see that, and we are able to verify. And in fact, if you put the wrong values here, like $/input, it will tell you that this is invalid CSS selector. XPath doesn't support shadow DOM. And even more, like if you just turn it on and if you keep it turned on, everything it will tell you that related CSS selector, this element is inside shadow DOM. For such elements, XPath won't support. Everything it tells you that what all things are possible, what are not. Tag name is possible, CSS selector is possible for shadow DOM elements. And if a lot more information you will get to learn. See, it tells you that this is SVG element, this is inside shadow DOM. So everything it tells you, and what is possible, what is not possible, you learn a lot. So you have seen that what was what wrong you have learned till date. Like so many things, so many wrong things, so many misconceptions we were having, like SVG elements, shadow DOM elements, and then while verifying XPath CSS selectors in DOM, what wrong things we were learning, but not anymore. With the SelectorsHub, you would be able to learn about the DOM. You would be able to learn about the how to verify selectors, where element exists, whether this is shadow DOM element, whether this is SVG element, whether this is, and in fact it also tells you like whether element is inside iframe or not. Because when you inspect any element which is inside iframe, means from DevTools you won't be able to immediately get to know that. What you will do, like either you write here like $/input, and then okay, this will go up and down, of course you know this, and then let's say value is equal to follow. We will check this one, and you see that we have to type all this whole thing. It is showing 1 of 1. You will be using it in your script, and then your script will be failing. You won't be surprised. You will be surprised, like why it's failing, because this element is inside iframe, but here from the DOM immediately we are not able to get to know that this element is inside inside iframe. We'll be wasting a lot of time as soon. But here if you open SelectorsHub, immediately it tells you this in frame, and if you turn it on, it will give you everything, like XPath for iframe inside which this element exists, relative CSS selector for this element, relative XPath for this element, all possible selectors for this element, everything just in single click. And any of the value you want to copy, it is really smart, has very clean UI. You click on this value to copy iframe XPath, click on this to copy this, likewise. And if you have to edit any of the value, click on that value, it will copy and paste in the box. Here you can verify. So this is really amazing. It has a hell lot of features. And in fact, like to copy value from the DOM, we used to copy open DevTools, copy this value from here. You need not to do anything. What you do, it saves a tremendous amount of time for you guys, believe me. You just right click here, and you got the SelectorsHub option here. You can copy the XPath direct from there, and if you see that this is the value we have copied from here. So this is the power. And in fact, like so many amazing features in SelectorsHub. You can customize the like context menu, UI. This is the very first innovation which you have, that which user interface you can define at the runtime. Like in your local, you can choose. Like here, you got the right click SelectorsHub, and here you have option like copy related CSS selector, related XPath, JSPath, absolute XPath. Many people doesn't want this absolute XPath, right? What you do? Here you go, click on this extension icon, turn it off. You don't want JSPath, turn it off. You don't want relative CSS selector, turn it off. Now you right click here, you see you just got the copy relative XPath. Simple for you. And it will also improve the performance, because it will not take time to like it will not generate other selectors. So of course, really good. And even more, like if you doesn't want context menu in SelectorsHub context menu, you turn it off. You see, it's gone, and whenever you want, you just turn it on. This will be there. Same for like in the tab as well. So it saves a tremendous amount of time. This is just incredible, amazing innovation. You see that whether you want to, whether you want to use it as an editor or you want to use it as a generator and editor both. So both you can do. You can also generate XPath with your desired attribute. Like you don't want it is generating with class, you can uncheck this, it will generate without class, and anything you want you can do that. And like let's say here you want to, it is generating with something value, and you want to generate with some other attribute. Let's say you want to generate with class or type is equal to submit, then you just enter and fill some you can pass your value here. You can also also generate XPath with the command. Like you want to append the command, you turn it on, pass your command here, find, let's say find element by dot XPath, something like this. Just keep the XPath value keyword in your uh, command wherever you want to replace the XPath, and there you go. You also you doesn't want to use all this, just turn it off. And you don't want to see this auto generated XPath, you just turn it off. You can use it as an editor. And when you have to, if you're writing, you're typing your XPath, you see that amazing. Like you got while typing itself in the drop down, you need not to copy value, you need not to type value. This is smart IntelliJ, like smart IntelliJ. And whatever state you will save, like we have saved with this state, it was off. Next time when you will open, it will open with your state only, whatever you have saved. You need not to worry about that, like okay, every time you will have to change the setting and all. So this is really amazing, this is really incredible, and it will saves a lot of time. It will help you to learn more about DOM, writing XPath, writing CSS selector. If you're writing CSS selector here, it will, as soon as you start typing, it will start suggesting CSS option. You see that all the CSS options here, dollar, star, whatever, everything, it will help you with that. And with that, I'm really thankful. There's a lot of features, amazing features in pipeline. A lot more will be coming. You please keep following about SelectorsHub. You will be keep getting amazing features, and this is absolutely free, and you can check it out, like all the amazing thing. Read more about it. Here you will get all the content. This is absolutely free community product, and this is running with the by the community. I'm just the you can say inventor or developer of this tool, creator of this tool. Everything is driven by the community. What all features and everything you guys are deciding and suggesting me, okay Sanjay, we want this feature, that feature, or any improvement. I will be keep sharing about the feature. If you have any feature request, you connect with me on Slack. Please raise that feature request on GitHub. I would really request you, please add the review for SelectorsHub, so that this will motivate me and help others to know about this amazing tool. You can donate me if you feel that this is really helping you in your business, in your day-to-day job and saving time. Please donate. And I would really request and appreciate if one coffee per month, if you can get me, if it is really saving time and helping you in your job, and you are able to make money out of your job, please donate, be a patron, and I'm here to support you guys and this product and the community. And please do subscribe to in the channel Software and Testing Training. It has amazing content, and he's really helping the community. With that, I'm so thankful to everyone. Thank you. Keep loving, keep supporting, keep sharing about SelectorsHub, keep sharing about software testing space with the community partner of SelectorsHub, and check out like all the videos and content on this channel. This is really helpful, software and testing training. With that, I'm really thankful to all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.